An effort to remove the state attorney general from ongoing negotiations for jail mental health care. Norman leaders postpone a decision related to its homeless shelter, and state officials are preparing for elevated fire weather risks. This is the KGOU PM News Brief for Wednesday, October 9th. I'm Deborah Shar. A board charged with overseeing Oklahoma's legal settlements rejected a landmark deal to address systemic mental health issues in county jails. We get details from Oklahoma Public Media Exchange's Sierra Pfeiffer.
Attorney General Gettner Drummond helped negotiate the consent decree at the heart of the settlement. But Governor Kevin Stitt says it's not in the best interest of Oklahoma taxpayers. His appointed Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services Director, Allie Friesen, also disagrees with the demands of her agency. An hour before the meeting, Friesen sent Drummond a termination letter as her counsel.
No matter what attorney is in place, the priority should always be what's in the best interest of the client.
For his part, the AG says he isn't representing her department. His client is the state of Oklahoma, and his job is to fix the problem in its jails. In Oklahoma City, I'm Sierra Pfeiffer.
Norman City Council decided to hold off on voting on whether to cancel its contract with the operator of an emergency homeless shelter. KGOU's Hannah France reports the city has not yet lined up new management.
On Tuesday evening, the Norman City Council voted 5-3 to postpone their vote on whether to cancel their contract with nonprofit Food and Shelter, which has operated the shelter since 2022. The nonprofit announced it would be stepping away from operating the shelter last month after disagreements with the city over reported misspending identified by the city auditor and the city's new requirement for a third-party security contractor with additional security measures like metal detection. During the meeting, Ward 1 Councilmember Austin Ball said the shelter is unsafe, but Lori Swan, a Norman resident who currently stays at the shelter, said she felt safe there after having emergency surgery.
I was probably at the weakest that I've ever been. I didn't feel unsafe there.
The council is expecting to hear a proposal from a potential new shelter operator before the next meeting on Tuesday, October 22nd. I'm Hannah France.
Oklahoma City police are enforcing safety measures in Bricktown after two shootings over the weekend. KGOU's Spencer Plato reports on the curfew for minors.
Oklahoma City Police Chief Ron Basie says 10 additional officers will be posted in Bricktown on the weekends. Patrolling officers will enforce the 9 p.m. curfew of minors and ticket those in violation. This comes after two shootings took place Saturday night in Bricktown, leaving 4 people injured. Police say they found 2 guns and arrested a 14-year-old male. Chief Basie says the curfew is not only for the safety of minors, but for the safety of everyone. The shootings are still under investigation at this time. I'm Spencer Plato.
Fire danger is ticking up across Oklahoma as a stretch of dry and unseasonably warm weather continues. Oklahoma Public Media Exchange's Grayson Wheeler has more on how fire officials are preparing.
Statewide, the past 4 months have been the 13th driest in nearly half a century. Now that we're looking down the barrel of another rainless week, officials across the state are bracing for fires. Dale Thompson is the head of Grady County Emergency Management.
When we know that the humidity is going to be extremely low and the winds are going to be up and, of course, the temperatures are up, then naturally everybody's on guard for the possibility of fires.
Grady is one of more than a dozen counties, mostly clustered in southwest Oklahoma, that have issued burn bans this week. Under the decree, fireworks and campfires are prohibited. Activities like welding and controlled burns require extra care and precautions. In Oklahoma City, I'm Grayson Wheeler.
You can find more Oklahoma news on our website, kgou.org, and on the KGOU AM NewsBrief podcast. I'm Deborah Shar.
The candidates for November are set.
I know Donald Trump's type.
Between now and Election Day,
we are not going back.
A campaign season unfolding faster.
Kamala Harris is not getting a promotion
Than any in recent history.
Make America great again.
Follow it all with new episodes every weekday on the NPR Politics Podcast.